Right now, something you absolutely hate might be playing inside your head. You didn't press play. You didn't choose this track, but it's been on repeat for 3 hours, and you are powerless to stop it. Your brain has been literally hacked by a short sequence of notes. By the end of this video, you will understand the glitch in your firmware that forces your neurons to work against your will. And more importantly, you'll learn how to hit the stop button. Scientists call this condition involuntary musical imagery, or more simply, earworms. And it's not just a metaphor. Research shows that 98% of people fall victim to this cognitive glitch at least once a week. But here's what's strange. You were never haunted by a complex Rachmaninoff symphony or a virtuoso jazz solo. No, it's always something incredibly primitive, a commercial jingle, a TikTok chorus, or a song you accidentally heard at a gas station. And this is where it gets interesting. Your brain is the most sophisticated computer in the universe, but it has one fatal flaw. It pathologically hates incompleteness. Imagine you started downloading a file, and at 99%, the progress bar froze. What does the computer do? It keeps trying to load that miserable final 1%, pushing the processor to its limit. The same thing happens with your memory. This is called the Zeigarnik effect. Back in the 1920s, psychologist Bluma Zeigarnik noticed that waiters in cafes perfectly remembered orders that hadn't been paid for yet. But as soon as the bill was settled, the information was instantly wiped from their memory. Your brain perceives a stuck song as an unpaid bill. Most people don't notice one key detail. A song gets stuck exactly when we only heard a fragment of it or didn't listen to the logical end. The brain creates a neural loop. It tries to sing the melody to the finish line so it can peacefully archive it. But because the data is missing, it returns to the beginning, again and again and again. But why is this happening to you right now? Researchers from the University of Reading found that earworms most often attack us in two states, either when the brain is completely relaxed, like when you're washing dishes or walking down the street, or conversely, when you are under extreme stress. In the first case, the brain is simply entertaining itself, filling the void. In the second, it's trying to reduce cognitive load by switching to a familiar automatic rhythm. It's a defense mechanism that works like a broken record. And herein lies a hidden threat. If melodies get stuck too often and last for days, it might be a signal of critical system fatigue. Your brain is literally screaming that it can't handle the flow of new information and is retreating into a safe loop. Have you ever wondered why modern hits getting shorter and simpler? Composers and marketers figured this bug in our psyche long ago. They create hooks, short, easily remembered phrases that our brain cannot ignore. This is a legal hack of your consciousness. You aren't just listening to music, you are becoming its carrier, much like a biological virus. But how do you break out of this loop? Normal distraction doesn't work. The harder you try not to think about the song, the deeper it bites into your memory. This is the classic white bear paradox. However, science has found 3 real ways to hack the system back. Method 1. The most obvious yet rarely used. You need to listen to the song until the very end. Find it, turn it on, and listen to every second until the final silence. Give your brain that paid bill. Once the neural circuit is closed, the Zeigarnik effect stops working. Method 2. Engage your speech apparatus. Scientists discovered that music looping is closely tied to our ability for sub-vocalization. That's when we silently sing along with our inner voice. Try chewing gum. Seriously, the rhythmic movements of the jaw and the activation of chewing muscles disrupt short-term auditory memory. You are literally cutting the wires to your internal player. And finally, method 3. Solve a difficult task. Don't just scroll through your feed, solve an anagram or a complex math problem. You need to hijack the working memory resources currently occupied by that melody. The brain is a single-task system, and it will choose survival, solving the problem, over entertainment. Right now, listen to the silence inside yourself. What melody is hiding there? We are used to thinking of ourselves as the masters of our thoughts, but the truth is our consciousness is merely a stage where the brain often performs its own autonomous scripts. And the earworm is just a small reminder of how little control we actually have over the processes in our own heads. But now, you have the remote control. If this information helped you press stop, hit the like button. That way, I'll know we're on the same wavelength. Write in the comments which song tortured you the longest. Let's see if we share the same viruses. Subscribe so you don't miss the next hack of reality. Your brain is more complex than you think. I'll see you in the next episode.